Obviously, we're looking to build for the future of the young players. We see the setup of the Guyana team, a core of young players with a few senior guys who I will still call junior players. But nevertheless, like I said, we're looking to build on the past. Obviously, great expectation from the young bunch in terms of how we gel as a unit, on the field, off the field, and so far it's been some good signs. Some great, exciting players like Shamar Apple. You haven't seen it. You've seen him in the under-17 tournament. Great batter. I think he'll bring much value to the squad when he do get a chance. Thaddeus Lovell, young fast bowler, all-rounder. Great finisher, has been one of the greater finishers in the intercounty tournament we had before this tournament. With the likes of your Nandu Anderson, Dindial from the academy as well, who we've given the opportunity to play for Guyana now. So great players, good expectations from everyone. So obviously, I think our strength is having a young bunch of players with not a lot of them winning a title or getting that experience, what it feels like to be champions. So I think they're a bit hungry for that. So that's one of our core strengths, having a young bunch that's gelling well together on and off the field. I'll take that as one of our major positives, apart from our batting and bowling and fielding goals. Things that we're working on, for them to understand cricket a bit more in depth, the mental side of things, you'll get the little nitty-gritties from young bunch of players, and that's fine. But, for them to understand as early as possible, for me, I think I would like to see them mature, but I don't want to rush that onto them. So giving them this opportunity to be a part of the team now and let them express themselves, something I say to them on a regular. Just do this for the joy, do this for the love, and you'll have fun doing it.
It's a privilege to captain any country, especially your own country. So, it's, again, looking to learn and grow as much as possible as a player and a person as well. I'm enjoying it so far and looking forward to it in the future. And with the boys, it's been a great experience. These guys are very supportive, very understanding. These guys are allowing me to learn, share their experiences and advice as well. So it's been great. Yeah, well, born and raised in Canada, had the support from my parents and my older brother growing up to play the game at the highest level. And I think it came from being at the cricket ground from a small age, watching my dad play and my older brother. And I've had this support from them all the way through. Even on days when I didn't really do the best, they were still there to encourage me. And I'm just grateful for that. Still have a long way to go, but I know I'll have the support from them. I look up to Shivnarine Chandrapal and Sheop as well in the game, so looking to utilize all those areas to make everyone proud of myself as well.
Being the second youngest in Guyana to be selected at the Super 50 regional tournament at this stage, it's been a pleasure to represent Guyana so far as a 16-year, going through the ranks so far and performing as good as I can, It's been really good for me so much. Being in the under-17 and in the under-19 was a really good experience, Playing at the regional under-19 level was good. And coming into the under-17 and scoring a regional 100, my first 100, was a historic moment for me, Scoring 123, my highest overall score in regional cricket at the youth level. And having 187 runs, top scoring for my country, that's a really good achievement for me. When it's a tough situation, when you're the only person that you can do something and bring back an innings to save your country, to be honest, I was nervous. Had no clue what to do, but with my talent that I had, I had to show it out and bat as long as possible. When I got the 100, I was in tears, to be honest. I was emotional, Scoring 100 at the regional level is something big and something that you can achieve a long time. So yeah, my style of play would be picking gaps, hitting the ball as hard as I can. That's what I normally do when I'm back home in Guyana. So yeah, that's my playing role. What inspires me in cricket? I would say Sheriff and Rutherford. Back home in Guyana, they call me Little Rutherford. So yeah, I would say Sheriff.
My style of bowling, I would say very aggressive, but at the same time, control. So, depends on the format. I try to do different stuff. In terms of the shorter version, I try to be very tight and economical. And in the longer version, I try to, be very versatile, meaning, don't be very predictable and, try to do different stuff. Locally, versus Sami Peramal, Dodi Kishmoti, Sonil Narain. internationally, I look up to Nathan Lyon. I like the way how we go about bowling. So yeah. Me and Peramal actually from the same county in Guyana, Barbies. So he is my biggest inspirational. You might know, but we play a lot together. So like I try to pick his brain as much as possible every time we have interaction. I try to learn as much as possible from him. Very humble guy, nice guy, very approachable. So I learn a lot from him. So you know, when we actually sit and talk, it's about cricket, and you know, he tried to share as much information as he can, and you know, that's very like impactful for me.
I've known Pramal for years. I would have played cricket with him and Sulinarang. Great leaders of the game. They would have brought so much to the country respectfully, right? No doubt in terms of their ability and what they can do. And you know, people would have probably thought that, you know, why we didn't bring him in our side as well. Obviously, great conversation with Pramal as well. He understands our plans for him going forward in terms of red ball cricket. But like I said, with these guys with lots of maturity under the cap, they know what we try to achieve as a franchise. And if you look at the bigger picture, it's not about that one individual. We're looking at a franchise of a country. And these guys do play a part as well, because he will always give his advice. He'll come and do coaching. He'll help the youngsters out. So it's not that, you know, it's all about him. He thinks about the country as well. And he's just been a great ambassador. Both players have been great ambassadors for the country. It's always going to be a lot, you know, with the curry chicken curry. It transformed from CPL to the Super 50, and it happened since last year. But nevertheless, it's something we cope with a lot. Getting the guys, most of them don't really get it as yet, but nothing to really pay too much attention to outside noise. We pretty much zone in terms of what we want to achieve in this tournament, and it's for us, like the senior support staff, to keep reminding the younger bunch, because they can get carried away pretty easily with all this social media platform and all the different stuff. So it's our job to make sure we keep them on that level playing field. Yes, it's okay to have a bit of fun, a bit of banter, but just remember what's the main focus and why we're here.
You know, looking forward to the experience, looking forward to being a part of that rivalry for once, and hopefully we could come out on top. As we know, Trinidad is a strong side as well as everyone else in the competition. We know we have a young squad, but you know, we are looking forward to that, to any pressure, any experiences that come with that, and you know, playing together as a group, I think, is one of the main things we're looking forward to.
They play great white ball cricket. You can't take it away from them, and I know that. And it's always good competition when it comes to, you know, we play Trinidad, whether it be Super 50 or T20. But for me, I just want the guys to focus on game at a time and what presents itself to the team. Most of those things I try to get out of their mind in terms of what happened last year and the year before, to not let them get scared. You'll have a young bunch of players, and you know, certain kind of conversation can get them a bit nervous. But for me, I just want them to understand we'll play what presents itself to us, and you'll get good results.
One of my most memorable moments playing against Guyana in the Super 50 is, you know, we played against Guyana at Queen's Park Oval, and it was totally sold out. They had to open another stand for people to come in. That's how interesting it was at that time. You know, we won the game. So Narayan got six wickets for a little bit of runs. I was captain. We were struggling, and Jason Mohammed scored 100 as well. So that was one of my fondest moments of playing against Guyana in Super 50.
No matter the format, Trinidad versus Guyana is always a very interesting game. I think we have a great history with each other. Two of the better first-class teams going around. I think we have a great history with each other, and yeah, it's always a rivalry. I think that will always be there, but in saying that, I think it's a game that both teams and country look forward in playing, because it's always a very good game, very interesting game. So hopefully it will be just as exciting in this tournament, and Trinidad will come out on top. In the 2014 finals, I scored 100. It obviously was a great feeling. I think the pitch wasn't as good as it normally was, and obviously it was a low scoring game, and to score 100 in the final is obviously a special feeling. Hopefully I can repeat that sort of performance in this year's tournament, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, the rivalry between Guyana and Trinidad it stands probably since before I was born. So even probably before Jason was born, we called him the grandpa of the team. But yeah, Guyana is definitely a tough competition. We see they have quite a few
new faces in their team as well, which is going to be good and exciting to see what they have to offer. But yeah, we always look forward to that contest, and hopefully Curry Chicken comes out on top.
I think it's like a love-hate relationship between Trinidad and Guyana. We have a very good camaraderie off the field. We're very close. You know, we give a lot of banter on the field. That's expected with all the teams that we play against. But it's something that with Trinidad and Guyana, I guess it stems from the CPL. You know, chicken curry, curry chicken and that sort of thing. But yeah, we know they are a very good team. They have a very young team this time around, and you know, we're hoping that we can pounce on that to our advantage. I think we are pretty much ready. We had a fairly decent run-up towards the tournament. We had some really interesting practice games and trial games. At the beginning, our batters were struggling. Coming down to the end, they started scoring runs, which was very pleasing to see. Yes, we are still defending champions, and we're happy to have that title still. But you know, we want to go one step further this year. We lost the semi-finals to Barbados last time around, so we want to go all the way this time around. It's a very short tournament this time around. There's not much time for complacency. You need to hit the ground running, as you said. You know, in these very short tournaments, you need a very good start. I think we have a very good composition of youngsters coming into the team, into the setup, as well as senior guys. I think we have a very balanced team. We are missing 4 of our main players due to international duties, but I think that the players that are coming in are capable enough. We have young Satchohan Rambaran, who has shown very, very good form throughout the trials. Young Cephas Cooper, who has been terrific throughout the year. And the senior guys who has been doing well, you know, for the past year or so. So I think we have a very balanced team, and I think these guys are going to do well. It's very tricky with the bonus points. We saw last year Guyana not being very successful winning matches, but they got a lot of bonus points and they were, you know, in the top 4. So it's very important to get the bonus points, but having said that, it's also important to win the matches. I think we will try our best to achieve the bonus points, especially the power plays and the middle overs. So if we can achieve that, I think it's going to be good for us to finish in the top 2. As you know, the top 2 qualifies for the finals. So that's our main focus.
From a very early age, I had an inclination that I was going to play, if not international cricket, at least regional cricket. I think I backed myself and had confidence in myself from very early up. At somewhere along the line, it was kind of difficult because staying in tune with that dream and that vision, but that's how life is. I'm glad that I persevered and I'm here now.
It'd be nice to bring a trophy home for Trinidad again. We've been very successful in this format of the game. Last year we fell short in the semi-final, but this year we're hoping to go all the way, and I think we have a very strong team and we have a very good depth to the team as well.
As the most senior player on this team, I consider my role to be a leader. Obviously, I'm a batsman. Being the most senior player, obviously, the team would look to me to fulfill that role of being the main batter in the team, batting in the middle order, to try and bat through the innings. That's basically my role, and if I have an opportunity to bowl, just try to be as tight as possible.
Dominated the final against the Leeward Islands. It's been the perfect send-off for Sunil Narain, playing in his final List A match. And the celebrations now can begin.